It's time to throw a party. This is what I said I like. My next guest knows how to turn the simple act of gathering around a table into a powerful way to build friendships and celebrate life. Rachel Leonard Kennedy is here to share how to throw a supper club that's not just stylish, but sustainable. That is one of my favorite words, Rachel. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Leah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We have a whole spread. We're going to talk about all of this. But first, okay, you want to throw a dinner party.
Yeah.
A vision board.
Yes.
You start there. Mm-hmm. What does this mean?
Well, something this can help you do as a hostess is really take a lot of the overwhelm down to something you can see.
Okay.
When I'm going to go to the grocery store, here's a good example. If you go hungry, you're more likely to get a bunch of stuff you don't end up needing, and it's the same with throwing a party. It's so easy to go over budget, and what you want to do is make sure you kind of stay on theme so you don't get a bunch of stuff you don't end up using and kind of like blow your budget.
You know what? A list goes a long way.
Absolutely.
So we say vision board, but it's kind of like a list.
Visual list, exactly. How do I want people to feel? How do I want people to, what do I want them to walk away with? So yeah, a vision board is a really great way to start.
Okay, and that's where we're choosing our theme also.
Yes, our theme, what the food we want to serve, the decor that we want to do, kind of just what we want people to remember when they walked away from the party. Fall, Halloween, Christmas themed, whatever it is.
Okay, and all of those fun things are coming up, so.
Yes, exactly.
It's party time.
It's party time. It's party season is coming.
Okay, so one of my, I think everybody's experienced this. It can get a little uncomfortable if you're at a dinner party. Maybe there's new people there who you don't know very well. And we all know that awkward moment where you're all sitting there and you go, and then the silence just lulls.
Oh yeah. Like, what do we talk about?
What do we talk about, right?
Yes.
Do you have any tips on, especially if you're bringing new people to the table, how do we keep the conversation flowing? How do we make it so it's fun, people bond?
Yes, exactly. I'm so glad you asked that, because icebreakers are one of my favorite things to help my guests really feel at home at my party. And this is another thing, is when people have a great conversation, they really tend to remember somebody more, because again, it comes back to how did I feel when I was talking to that person.
Yep.
So part of the vision boarding process is also making a list of the guests you want to invite.
Yep.
And write down one little anecdote that you know about them. And what you're going to do is whenever you have everyone sit down at the table, you're going to get some cards, maybe a pen. You can do this before your guests come over and make it super easy. If you fold your napkin so that you have a little pocket, super easy, just fold it in thirds like this. Fold it down and then fold it up at the top, and then you're just gonna fold it in.
Okay.
You have a little pocket here.
Okay.
So what you can do is when you make your guest list, write down one little interesting thing that you know about each person, and you're gonna stick it in the napkin. And then whenever your guests come, you're gonna make sure you put the napkins opposite people that they maybe wouldn't know.
Oh.
So then when everyone sits down, you say, okay, everyone, I have a surprise for you. You don't even have to come up with what to think about or talk about. Pull out your napkin, pull the card out, and then they can ask the question to the person next to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a table full of different questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what if you're struggling to come up with questions? I know, gosh, AI, man, it's everywhere.
Yes,
How do
it
we
is.
use that to maybe help? What could
my
you
gosh.
plug in?
Oh, it's so easy. So again, go back to your vision board, because this is really where you're going to get all your ideas from. Okay, I'm hosting an autumn themed party. Go to ChatGPT or whatever your favorite AI chatbot is and say, hey, I'm hosting a blank themed party. I'm going to have 12 people and I need 12 questions about blank.
Yep.
And then it can just give you a list of questions, and then you can kind of personalize them a little yourself. But again, go back to your vision board. You don't even have to come up with this yourself. Let AI do some of that heavy lifting for you.
I love it. I love it. Okay, let's talk about party favors. I personally, I'm not a tchotchke person.
Yeah.
I don't like clutter. I feel like a lot of times when I go to, gosh, for me, it's bachelorette parties these days, and I come home with a whole bag of things. I don't love that necessarily.
Yeah.
Party favors, do, don't, how do we make it intentional?
Yes, that is such a good question. Okay, so moving on from, let's think about all the things that people love in this modern day. AI, selfies, we're always having our phones out. And at my dinner party, I don't necessarily want people to have their phones out, because that means they're not really interacting. But we all love taking a photo. We all love to memory our experiences. So one thing that I love to be able to let people do is take a selfie at my parties, but we're gonna do it the analog, old school way. Get a little instant camera, Instax, Polaroid. There's a bunch of different kinds that you can pick. And we took a selfie right before we started the segment.
We did. It's so cute,
It's
everybody.
so
I love our
cute.
selfie. It's
so
adorable.
we're gonna use this to actually do our little DIY party favor. So you could either have your guests do this by making all of the supplies for them, or this is something you could do beforehand that then you can just pop this little photo into the party favorites. So what it is like you said, no tchotchkes. We want something that people can actually use. So a bookmark is something that's really great. People are going to use this. I have this selfie of me with my book editor, me with one of my best friends that I host parties with here.
Oh, cute.
Yes.
Can we make one?
Yes, let's make one right now.
Okay.
So if you are starting this off from scratch, you would want to get some paper like this and then measure it out to a 3x6. So I already made some for us, though, unless you just want to use the scissors.
Let's do this, yeah. These scissors are very cute, though, I will say.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta bring my good scissors. So we have these different colors. I wanted to stick with the fall decor theme since the whole studio is fall decor, and since we're coming up on that. So we have this orange, and then we have this pretty black with the gold design. So it's super simple. You just need some photo corners. These have a sticky back to them, and they're available any craft store, and I think probably on Amazon online too.
Perfect.
But you just peel 4 of them off, so I'm gonna let you do that.
I'll do it.
Peel those off, and we're gonna stick them onto the corners of the photo with the gold side facing us.
Oh,
yes.
So we just do it right here.
We just do it right there.
It's a sticky little bugger.
Sticky.
Okay.
This way, your guests can sort of have an interactive part of the party.
I love a good craft.
Yes, and it's fun.
Okay.
And then you can have the bookmarks maybe pre-cut. It depends on how much time you have, how much you actually want your guests to do. But then you'll take your bookmark. Do you want orange, or are you thinking, are you feeling this? Yeah, the pattern. So you just put this here, and you can put it wherever you want on the center of that.
Smack dab in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just push down on the corners.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's a little crooked, but
that's
it's
okay.
so cute.
It's so cute.
Okay, so I love this as a bookmark. I love it as a, you can hang it in a window, maybe put it on a Christmas tree. So cute. Yeah. Okay, good. Party favor, check. It's intentional.
Yes.
Let's talk about decor.
Yes.
Sometimes, and I've also noticed this with parties, you buy too much. Some of it's kind of a one-time use. It just goes in the trash after.
Yes.
This is different.
It is a little bit different. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. The bougie way, if you have a little bit bigger budget, or you can do it basically a free way.
Free, I want free.
So we live in such a beautiful state. The city is gorgeous, and now that we're getting into fall, all of the leaves are falling off of the trees. There's pine cones and acorns and all kinds of fun foliage everywhere. Go out into your yard, or if you have a neighbor's yard or a park, anywhere where you're maybe allowed to kind of take things out of it.
Make sure you're allowed.
Yeah,
make sure you're
not
allowed.
all the parks let you take like rocks and things out. But you can gather up your own, dry them, and then we have a finished version over here. So you can see the totally finished version here of what this could look like.
Oh, this is
some
cute.
dried stems, something really simple, the cattails, pine cones, even dried fruit, little cinnamon stick to make it really smell delicious. And then I have the supplies out here so we could kind of see what it looks like deconstructed.
Okay.
But the main thing you're going to remember with this is when you make your little bundle here, because you're not going to have water like a regular vase to kind of hold the flowers up, tie it off with a little bit of string.
Smart.
And then you're going to stick it in the middle, and you're going to start putting your elements around it and to kind of hold it up into the center. And that's basically it, y'all. But I brought the supplies. We have everything we need here to make one.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah, you can do it. You can buy it, pre-packaged, or you can go out and forage the supplies yourself, and it's essentially free decor for your table.
This is incredible. We're gonna have good conversation. We're gonna send everybody home with an intentional gift. It'll be beautiful decor. Rachel, I'm ready to throw a party. Thank you.
You're ready, Leah. Thank you so much.
All right, well, Rachel has shared all these DIY projects with us, and we'll have them on our website if you want to check it out.